How's your guitar playing?
It's not that good.
See?
Probably I'm not practicing as much as Yngwie, but you know.
We put too much emphasis on this whole practicing thing. we need to realize in our modern world today, it's all about the supplements.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, if you're a guitar player and you like Yngwie Malmsteen, there was an article that came out about Yngwie Malmsteen and the latency with guitar picks. And so, and it's on, what was this on? Guitar World. So if you want to find the actual article, go to Guitar World. But this is the part that was really interesting about this. And guitar players will understand this, but I had a very interesting experience with this that I'm going to share with you. So he quickly learned how the right guitar pick could aid his super fast shredding. Because when Malmsteen hit,
dude, he was the shred master.
He was
changed the game.
Like we didn't know what to do with it.
Changed the game.
So while the wrong pick got in the way of his need for speed, that he says was a game changer. Let's see here. So I realized that if you had a pick that was bending, you couldn't really play accurately. He continues, your brain orders your hand to make a movement and coordinate it with the left hand, but if there's a bend in the pick, there's a slight latency in there. You can't be super accurate. So the concept is basically the pick bending while you play the note is going to decrease or change the latency and how long it takes for the pick to finally go with your fingers moving up here. They're not going to match up.
When you're going at 100 miles an hour, you can't.
So
right, you can't have that latency.
So years ago, when I was a much younger man, I did that profession. I was a musician. Okay,
sure.
Sang, played bass, actually played guitar in a band, and so one of my bands I played with, without a question, the best guitar player I've ever played with in my life. This guy, I've played with some good, this guy was the best player I've ever played with, okay? He played, no joke, with picks that felt like slightly thicker than paper.
Like super thin.
Which was the opposite of this. Yeah. And here's the reason why. It was so strange, because I remember when I first started working with this guy, I didn't realize it, and then at some point we're talking about picks, and he's showing me different things. This guy was so good. He was so good. He was great at country, at metal. I mean, he could do everything. Okay. You know why he was doing that? Because every time he'd use a thicker pick, he would just destroy his guitar strings. He was breaking strings well, I shouldn't say all the time, but it was like every show we'd play. He would break a string, so he got to the point that he was playing with these really, really thin picks because he was brutal on that guitar. He was so amazing, but that was the other side of it.
Right.
Is that you have these really thick picks and you're attacking that guitar and for whatever reason, this guy would break strings.
I mean, see, I remember when we met, like you were showing me at one point, you had, the shape of the pick also, right? Because you have some that were really pointy. That's what I remember you showing me. Hey, I'm playing with these pointy picks.
Yeah.
And then there were some, like the Fender picks or traditional pick has more of a rounded edge.
And these Fenders were those little teardrop, smaller ones.
And then you had all sorts of different ones, right? I mean, you go to any guitar store, they have piles of different types of picks. Yeah. And I think part of it's personal preference. Where I just found the article interesting because it's Yngwie, right? We jokingly call him Young-Wee.
Young-Wee.
And no offense, Yngwie. But
that's because when we were kids, there was no way
to be confused with any other Yngwie because he's got the J.
That's right.
It's a lot of funny stuff. I mean, changed the world, but you know how I kind of joke about how puffy shirt. No shirt.
Or no shirt. Those
puffy
are the two
shirt,
options
no shirt.
with Malmsteen.
You Google Yngwie, go to images, it's either puffy shirt, no shirt.
No shirt.
But let's just stick with the tangent here of the picks. He's telling us, hey, this is what I used. And so it's an interesting article. Just kind of and it's nice to kind of get the behind the scenes because he's pretty. This is what I do. I practice 1 million hours a day, and I'm just awesome. Turbo mode. Yeah. But, obviously he's now sharing some light on how he does it, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. And it's an interesting thing because this whole article then is dedicated to this idea that your pick does make a big difference. By the way,
and it does.
Orange Tortex. That's what you use?
Yeah. But I think
the orange
a lot
one
of
is
it,
just the perfect thickness.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is personal preference, how you play, the style of music you're playing, all that kind of stuff. But I think Yngwie misses the mark on why he's so fast. And a while back, we were doing something and looking up Yngwie's thing, and I came across an item for sale. And you're going to pull it up, right?
It's right there.
Right there.
You can see it on the screen right there.
Yngwie Malmsteen has his own multivitamin gummies.
It's Yngwie Malmsteen's Force Multivitamin Gummies for only $39.99.
Yeah, I don't know what... I know I take a multivitamin from GNC. And it's not the Rising Force.
But here's the problem. How's your guitar playing?
It's not that good.
See, there's the problem.
Probably I'm not practicing as much as Yngwie, but you know.
Yeah, okay, look.
If I did.
We put too much emphasis on this whole practicing thing. we need to realize in our modern world today, it's all about the supplements.
Yes, that is true.
It's all about the supplements. So Yngwie Malmsteen has his own line of multivitamin gummies for $39.99. By the way, we get nothing out of this.
No.
This is a public service
to you guys, the guitar players out there.
Because we have so many guitar players that watch this channel, and you may not be aware that Yngwie Malmsteen has
it's not the horse pill, it's a gummy. It's awesome.
It's at malmsteenmerchandise.com.
Are you having trouble getting that out?
I don't know why I'm having a fun. Why this is so fun? Okay.
Malmsteenmerchandise.com.
Malmsteenmerchandise.com is where you can get your Malmsteen gummies for shredders.
Right. Is that what it says?
Oh, it doesn't say that, but I'm imagining.
He's got other stuff on there.
He's got his Malmsteen Rising Force signed vinyl. That's
actually pretty cool.
I've got that album, but it's definitely not signed. He's got his 4th anniversary hoodie. He's got shoes.
Dude, got to rock
40th anniversary, dude.
Rising Force, like Vans. They
you know
look
what?
like Vans.
We need Audiomover shoes.
Audiomover Vans.
He's got a baseball jersey.
No, that's pretty cool.
Okay, but I'd imagine the jersey might help you play better too.
Going back to shredding and helping, it's your pick and your multivitamin.
Your multivitamin. That's the answer.
Dude, we have to tie it in somehow.
This is our
public service announcement.
We're doing some different shows, and we thought we need to have a few just public service announcements for all the people that watch this channel that are guitar players, so that we can just add that little bit.
PSA.
That little bit to your life, that little thing you may not be aware of. Yngwie Malmsteen's Force Multivitamin Gummies, and at malmsteenmerchandise.com. Hey.
We got no skin in the game. Go get them.
We get nothing out of this.
Nope.
So,
you want your guitar playing to go from just ordinary to super shred turbo? Got to get the gummies.
Got to get the
obviously we are being sarcastic.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Oh man, this is good.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Please follow the channel if you're not following the channel. If you know other people that need some work on their shredding, you got to send them this video so they can get the help they need. And like the video, share this with leave your comments. And by the way,
what multivitamin are you taking?
Two things. What is your shredding multivitamin? And what pick do you use?
Yeah,
that's an interesting question.
That's good.
What do you use? Because I know we have a ton of guitar players on this channel.
We know because you comment and you're picking up on stuff that we're saying. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm the orange Tortex guy. And people will know what I'm talking about. So what pick do you use? And what multivitamin is your shredding multivitamin?
That's right.
There you go. And with that, have yourself fantastic.